Good morning, children. Today, let us study about development. Here, you can see a picture. In this picture, you can see that different people have different developmental goals. You know that what was the goal of a farmer? The goal of a farmer is to get more crops, more yield. That was the developmental goal of a farmer. What was the developmental goal of a graduate student? Graduate student to do good service for the nation, to earn more money. That was the aim of a graduate student. Serve for the country. So the developmental goal of a farmer and a graduate, that is different. Why do they have different developmental goals? So each and every individual, they have different developmental goals. Increasing production using modern farming technique will be an important matter for a farmer. But at the same time, an entrepreneur building a factory or expanding markets will be important. So their development goals, that is entirely different. Farmer, he want modern techniques. At the same time, entrepreneur want to build his factory in a better and proper way or to expand the market. That was the developmental goal of an entrepreneur or a business person. These developmental goals of peoples that will be conflicting. One example, you can see in this picture, this is Coca-Cola factory that was constructed, that was established in Plachimada in Kerala. So you can see, so the people, they were against this plant. So why people, they were against this factory? Because of several reasons. For Coca-Cola company, that was good for them. They want to develop. At the same time, they had developmental goals. At the same time, the inhabitants of Plachimada worried about the scarcity of water and pollution. So this is conflicting. Development goal of this Coca-Cola, that was conflicting to the people of Plachimada, inhabitants of Plachimada, because that created scarcity of water and pollution to them. So one person's interest is entirely different from another person's interest. That is a destructive matter. So in the Indian subcontinent, the developmental goal of Coca-Cola was to increase their production process, product availability and market reach. But at the same time, it badly affected the people. As a part of the same, production plant was established in Plachimada in Kerala state. However, the production process resulted in water scarcity, water pollution, and ecological damage, and the day-to-day life activities of people in the area got adversely affected. Indian subcontinent, that was a developmental goal for the Coca-Cola company. At the same time, it was badly affected, adversely affected by the peoples, because lack of water and pollution that affected this area. So people reacted against this Coca-Cola factory in Plachimada. In the above case, you can see developmental goal of Coca-Cola, that was destructive for the people in this area. So developmental goal of Coca-Cola, for them that was a great boon or great blessings for them for the developmental activities. At the same time, that was destructive for the people in this area. So we can say that developmental goals differ from one another. What may be the developmental goal for one party may be developmental goal for the other. For Coca-Cola company, that was a developmental goal for them. At the same time, that was adversely affected to the people in this area. So this developmental goal, one is for Coca-Cola company, that is developmental goal. At the same time, that was badly affected the inhabitants. It could be even destructive. For them, constructive. For the people, that is destructive. Next, we want to know about income and other goals. Income and other goals. So, the developmental goals of people vary according to their lives. For an individual, both material and non-material things are important for achieving the developmental goals. Material things. For a good and balanced life and to achieve development, we need money. Money is an important factor for the developmental goals. Material things first, we are giving importance to money. Money is very essential for the developmental activities. Material things include money and things that people can buy with it. If you have money, you can buy things. Money can get good clothes. From money, you can purchase good clothes, cars, food, land, and property. But at the same time, money the only factor upon which our life depends? Do you think? No. But if people in an area have enough money but no freedom, so other than these things, there are a lot of things are essential rather than money. Money or income is not only the factor that decides development. Besides income, various other factors also play a vital role in achieving the developmental goals. Those are called non-material things. These are called non-material things. Non-material things are not measurable but is very much needed for the better quality of our life. You know that people, they expect lot of things that are non-material things other than material things, money and other matters. Other than this, people expect and people want a lot of things. Which are that things? These are called non-material things. Freedom. They want freedom, equality, security, dignity, respect for each other, better quality of life. These are all non-material things. In this picture, these three pictures are shown. In this picture, you can see the first picture that shows equality. But this equality is not benefited for the infant. For the infant, that is not benefited. Only grown up children that will be benefited. But equity, look the second picture. Equity benefited for all according to their height, that according to their height that will be different, that is equity will be given. So next, if liberation is there, there is no barriers, nothing at all, no barriers, nothing at all, so that everybody can watch cricket like that. You can see the difference from this picture: equality, equity, and liberation. So we can say that for development, people need a mix of goals. Both the material and non-material things are important for achieving developmental goals. For developmental goals. Next, we want to know about national development. For a nation, what are the things are necessary for the development of a nation? So, for the development of nations, we need good buildings, big offices, big. Next, we need proper education. For the development of a nation, education is necessary. Then we need better roads. We want a good and better network of roads that helps for the development of a nation. Other than this, we need health care, education, roadways, big buildings. These are all essential for the development of a nation. That is called national development. National development is the ability of a country or countries to improve the social welfare of the people by providing social amenities or facilities like quality education, potable water, transportation, infrastructure, medical care, etc. The notion of national development varies from one person to other, but we have to follow the goals of majority. We have to respect the goal of majority. Next, we want to know how to compare different goals. How to compare different countries or states. Comparing countries. When we compare about the countries, some countries are developed countries, some countries considered as developing countries. You know that China and Japan are countries in the Asian continent, but they are developed countries. So how they become developed? On the basis of their technological advancement. So even though you know that these small countries they become developed due to the proper use of their resources. Income is one of the most important factors that decides whether a country developed or developing. Nations with higher income will be more developed than other nations. Which country is getting more income, that country become developed. This is because they will be able to satisfy people's needs as they have greater income. If they have greater income, they can satisfy the need of the peoples. So how these need of the people can be increased? How a country can develop? So if a country develop, first the per capita income should be developed. What is per capita income? The average income of the people, that we can call it average income of an individual, we can call it as per capita income. The total income of a country is the sum of income of all its residents. All individuals' income, that per capita income, if that increase, that go to the development of national income. Both the total income is not ideal measure to compare countries or states. Countries and states can be compared using the per capita income. Per capita income is average income and it is a figure derived after dividing total income by total population of a nation. How we will get per capita income? How we can calculate a total income of a country's income? National income, total income, we can say that national income divided by total population, then we will get a per capita income. So if income of the individual that increase, that leads to the development of national income. If national income increase, the country will get more money and the country will get more earnings and income, so that the country can satisfy the needs of the people, so that the country become developed. Best example, China and Japan, they utilize the resources in a better and proper way, so they got more income. Per capita income automatically increase. Then they can satisfy the need of the peoples. So that lead to the development of that country. They utilize their resources, maximum utilization of their limited resources, so that country developed. They used technological advancement